Hi, I'm Matthew Shimalo. Welcome to the Money Master Class. We are here to always help you to understand that you can make, manage, and multiply money. Today again, I continue another subject, but within the remit of the rules of money. The rules of money. I guarantee you that the Money Master Class is going to change your life. It's going to practically bring you into all the truth you need to know for making money. I can guarantee you that it's easy to make money if you apply the rules of money. Today, let's look at about 7 or 8 of them. Rule number 1, spend less than you earn. Put away the difference. Spend less than you earn. Put away the difference. Someone had said, if you cannot save in the days when you earn £1, you will not be able to save when you earn 1,000. It is an habit you need to develop, being able to spend less than you earn. No matter how small your salary is or your income, you've got to break this habit of spending everything and complaining that, oh, I just cannot live on the little I have. You see, putting it in business will even create exponential growth. If you spend less than you earn and you take that left over and you put it in a business or some investment or a savings. And if the savings, for example, savings account in most countries are very, very low as 0.5% to maybe 2% in some places where it's higher. And it's never matching with inflation. Therefore, you could put your money together, buy treasury bills with your country's government. And you'll be amazed when it's a treasury bill from your country's government or a government bond, it is guaranteed whatever interest they put on it. So, this first rule is the reason why many people become prosperous. They learned from the beginning not to spend everything they earn. Why? Because earning years must take care of your yearning years. Earning years must take care of your yearning years. In the good book, the Bible, we have 3 cases that make us understand something about spending less. A king, the Pharaoh of Egypt, had a nightmare. I think it's not a dream, it's a nightmare. When 7 fat cows are swallowed by 7 thin cows, that is a nightmare. Boom, they bring in Joseph to interpret the dream. He interprets the dream and he gives the solution. Let your 7 fat years take care of your 7 thin years. What does that mean? In the days when you earn, put something away because lean years will always come. If they don't come when you are young, they come when you are older. Spend less than you earn. Second illustration, the great wise King Solomon says, go to the ants, you lazy man. Ants in the summer carry food more than 10 times their weight, a mile. They leave scent along the way to their ant hill and deposit the food all through the summer. When winter comes, they are hibernating and having something to eat. You will go through your winter. It is either the winter of unemployment or the winter of age. If you think it is not possible, just check your hair. If you see any white, it's the proof of winter. Or even if you don't have one and you're still young, you can have your own kind of winter. Number 2, know your worth, particularly your hourly worth. Let it either motivate you to make more money or to know how to market yourself. What does that mean? In every country that have signed with the ILO, International Labour Organization, there is a universal agreement that no employer must make you work for more than 40 to 45 hours. So using this, Our calculus will put the number of hours you work in a year to be 2,000 hours. So your total hours of work every year is 2,000 hours. Now let us assume that you are earning 40,000 pounds. You've got to divide that 40,000 pounds by 2,000. I think 40,000 divided by 2,000 boom, 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 comes to something like 20 pounds per hour. Are you worth more than that? Because if you are worth more than that, then it means that somebody have sold themselves cheap. Therefore, you now need to raise the value of your hour. How do you raise the value of your hour? You may have to raise it by studying, learning, becoming an expert in your chosen field, or finding a problem and solving it. The fastest way to create wealth in any generation, in any culture, is to find a problem and solve it. The reason you and I have made Jeff Bezos the wealthiest man on earth is because he's solving a problem for us through his Amazon. He's not only delivering books, he's delivering goods, he's opening stores. He's created a system whereby his company can practically almost do anything. They are now thinking of manufacturing, producing cars, putting satellites in space so they can sell data to us, sell it very, very cheap. Solving problem. That's the reason Bill Gates will be wealthy. He solved a problem. He put software in our computers. He has never had a manufacturing company. Rather, he solved a problem. Know your hourly worth. And when you know your hourly worth, divide it by 2,000 like I just did. And it will resonate a message to you and make you know if you need to change some things. Number 3, budget. Budget. How do I budget? These are rules of money. You may say, I have it in my head. No, please, sir. Sit down, calculate. My salary is so and so amount a month, say 40,000, which we mentioned earlier. It means that take or leave it, you are taking home something like 3,200 pounds before tax. By the time the tax man takes his own and everyone take their own, you got home with 1,800 pounds. With this amount left, you've got to budget. Know that when you have that kind of money and you are budgeting, you've got to cut your spending. So, let me suggest to you in this teaching on the rule of money, let us assume that you want to spend 50% on living, paying rent, feeding your house, your family, taking care of yourself. Then let us assume that again you had to spend 20% on great fun, just having a good time. You need to have 10% which you give out to your maker or a charity that you belong to. If you form a habit of giving, you will start to live. Giving is living. You've got to also realize that the power of releasing comes from your giving. We still are left with 20%. So 50% on living your life, 20% on having great fun, 10% on giving to charity, giving to God, giving in your church, giving where you are connected. The 20% that is left should be your savings, no matter what happens and no matter how small your income is. In fact, if it's possible, if you can save more than 20, that's great, but never do less. One of the reasons is inflation is cutting down the value of people's income. 20% savings means that you are beginning to catch the drift of your need to come out of this selling your hours. In the coming seasons when we teach at the Money Masterclass, we'll show you how selling your hours is not the way to create wealth. You want to know how to create wealth and not selling your hours? Stay glued to the Money Master class.